Hello guys, I'm Danielle Delgado and today I'm taking you behind the scenes of the Cars 3 press conference. Guys, I'm here getting ready for the press conference. I can't wait, but I'm kind of freaking out because it's my first press conference and Owen Wilson and Kerry Washington are going to be here. Like, how crazy is that?
How do you think the Cars world and these Cars come to life characters has resonated with moviegoers for over a decade now?
I think that it's also the animators, did a pretty good job, because I know when they were first kind of animating the cars, before they figured out where they were going to do the eyes and stuff, that they, there's something, that's kind of human or inviting about the expressions, and so I think that helps to kind of make the cars more relatable and lifelike to people. I think that's a big part of it. And the voice. The voices. You get these voices. Trying to pump a little life in it. Great voices.
Your character, tell us about her and how does she jump in to try and help Lightning McQueen?
Well, Cruz Ramirez is a great little character. I loved playing, and what I like about her is that she's very good at what she does, but at the same time, she still has doubts about herself regarding the same skill that she uses to coach the cars to become the best they can be. What I like about Cruz is that I think that she's very relatable to both boys and girls, in that you might have doubts about things and you don't know how you're going to pull something off, and at the end of the day, you realize that the only way to make sure that you can do your best is to actually just go for it and trust your instincts. And I think that that's something that we all struggle with at times. It's that the whole idea that you think you can do something and then you have doubts and you realize, forget the doubts, it's going to happen anyway. Let's just try our best and see what happens.
How is your character strong? Why is that important?
I'm just really happy to be a part of this franchise. I've been such a fan for such a long time, so it's just a pleasure to be a part of this family. But I do think it's fun to see women in the film who are brave and smart and courageous and also teachable. Women that balance having extraordinary talent and intellect, but also are humble enough to learn the lessons they have to learn by the end of the film, to learn that you have to step into your greatness, or to learn that it's not as simple as numbers, that heart and passion is the most important.
What I like about this story and what I think I loved about Pixar creating this world in Cars 3 is that you actually see, we tend to forget that it really is about skill. We don't really reference that she is a girl. We don't reference that she's a female driver. We actually talk about how good she is, and we see it in the story. And it's one of those lessons that I think we tend to forget about, that it's not about a boy or a girl doing something. It's about the best person doing the best that they can. So I think that's such a great way to get a story about female empowerment by reminding everybody that we're all pretty much alike and we're all the same. And if you work hard and you have the skill, whoever is the best will win.
Who's mentored you professionally and or personally?
I think that for me, my two biggest influences, one is my mom, who was an immigrant that came from Mexico and taught me, thank you, you've heard of it. And she is somebody that came to this country and sacrificed so much so that I would have this shot to live my dream. And it's something that we never thought was possible. And with her, I learned that hard work and being nice and really just giving it your all is the best way to succeed. And also my drama teachers in school. In 8th grade, my drama teacher forced me to go into theater because he saw something in me and changed my schedule without me knowing, and told me that I had something. And I grew up in a border town, and acting is millions of miles away from that. And I always thought that I was going to end up doing a blue-collar job like everybody else in my family. And my teachers really taught me that if I wanted a dream, I could go do it, which I think is why I love this movie so much, because it has the same theme. So those two.
Cars 3 spotlights the next generation of race cars, or racers, but it also shows how important those who raced before how it is to not forget those people. Why do you think the balance between old and new is important, not just in racing, but beyond racing in life?
Well, because I really feel that we need to pay attention to a lot of the pioneers, a lot of people who have come before us, and some of the struggles, especially with the character that I play, Wendell Scott. We need to pay attention to that to see how we got to where we are today. And I know with Wendell Scott, River Scott that I play, he did not have the sponsors and the equipment and especially racing in the segregated South. There were so many obstacles, and yet he was able to persevere. And I think that's the key word there is perseverance, overcoming a lot of those obstacles to be successful. So we kind of deal with that sort of the heart of racing when we think about racing, and we think about the passion and the heart and what it's all about. I think the character that I play exhibited that over time.
Why is it so easy for us to forget that these characters are cars? Is it because we recognize our neighbors and cousins and friends up on the big screen?
That's the idea, isn't it? That's the design. We do that suspension of disbelief. The idea that Superman can put on glasses and nobody recognizes him. We just kind of forgive, okay, this is a world of cars. We forgive that immediately, and we're in. We've bought a ticket. We're saying we're willing to dismiss our conceptions. Yes, Larry, wasn't that exactly what you were going to say?
That was what I was saying. Same thing.
The same thing?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I was so excited not only to be able to meet the cast of Cars 3, but to be able to take pictures with some of them because I watched them on TV, so it was kind of surreal for me. Thank you guys for joining me at the Cars press conference. Now it's off to Disneyland. See you guys later. If you guys enjoyed my video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and look out for new videos every Wednesday.